Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh, come on, you serious? Hello, all you Wookiee warriors. How you guys doing? So, in this video, thought I'd make a little tips and tricks video for you guys. If those of you guys are curious about Bloodborn. So, we will be doing some more Bloodborne content. I will be doing, as I just looked at my character, I'm pretty much at the beginning of the game. I'm going to be doing the boss fights and show you guys my strategy of getting through them. But first, I thought I'd do a little video letting you guys know what you guys want to do if you guys are specific. Excuse me. If you guys are interested in a certain weapon. Now, I personally don't have that problem with my character because if you look, I'm pretty much on everything. So, I thought I'd start with my favorite weapon, which is the saw cleaver. Now, this is a lot of numbers for you guys to worry about. So, what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to go to nope. Not this. Maybe it is display. No, it's not display. There we go. So you're gonna push down on your right analog stick, which will give you this. So what you want to pay attention to is when you're looking at a weapon, did you really want to play using your gameplay? You're gonna want to look at what it scales with. So as you can see, it has a D. So the big arm that's flexing, that is your attribute bonus. So that's your scaling. If you guys are familiar with Dark Souls, you guys will recognize scaling. So it will give you a bonus, a boost in attack if you have more strength, as well as dexterity. Even though it's not the highest bonus because it's only a C. Now, basically, what the scaling represents. So you have your as you look at like I was showing you, attribute bonus, and then you have attribute requirement. Now that's entirely different. Attribute bonus is what you're going to get with your scaling, the damage buff. So if you look at some of the other ones, like this one gives me a B if I have more, since it is mostly a strength-based weapon. It's going to give me more. It's going to scale better with strength builds. The cane is dexterity or skill. Oh, I'm sorry. Skill is basically your dexterity in this game. So it scales more with your well, skill. So you get more damage out of your skill if you're going to use the threaded cane. So the more rank or more the higher letter, higher grade, I guess you can say it, the more damage bonus you're going to get. So if you see right here, the Blade of Mercy has an S scaling, which means it's absolutely the best scaling you're going to get. So you'll get more of an attack boost, plus it gives you more in a cane. But if you guys are looking to use the saw cleaver, it's my personal favorite weapon to use. It is just all around the best versatile weapon you can use. Like, you don't really. I've gone through whole gameplays with this weapon. You don't ever have to change. So it only gives me a C and D in scaling in terms of strength and skill, but it still gives me a pretty good attack boost, even if it's a C and D. The strength the requirements for it are pretty low. You only need 8 and 7. 8 strength, 8 and 7 skill. Now, another thing about weapons is you guys are looking at the red dots on the screen. Those are blood gems. You get those periodically throughout the story, like especially if you're doing challenge dungeons, which is another video. If you guys would like me to, I will definitely make a video on challenge dungeons themselves. which can give your weapon an increased power. So if you look at my skill, if you look at my saw cleaver right now, it's plus 10, and its base damage is 180, but then it gets multiplied to 393. That is because I have a C and D in scaling, as well as the blood gems, which are ranking it up. So, if you guys are wondering, like, what should you increase if you want to use this, if you're basically going to go with a saw cleaver build, you're going to increase your vitality, endurance, strength, and skill. The reason I say endurance, because endurance gives you more stamina, strength for your weapon, skill for your weapon, vitality gives you more health. So depending on what your build is, that's what you want to do. Unless you're an arcane build, like, you really don't need to be doing too much with arcanes unless you're going to use a lot of magic, or you're going to use the Holy Moonlight Greatsword, which scales 100% with arcane. I think that's about the only weapon that actually has an arcane to it. Oh no, the cost parasite. But you know what? Here's the thing: the parasite is actually kind of because you actually have to have another Carol rune go with it, transform you into kind of like a Cthulhu guy, and even then, it's not exactly the best of weapon. I'd rather go with the beast claws, in my personal tastes. So, the next thing I would like to discuss, aside from the saw cleaver, is also your gun. Now, the guns in this game are run by silver bullets, and silver bullets is run by arcane. It determines how much damage you're going to do with your bullets. And you know what? I'm not particularly sure what these scalings are, because I never really looked at these. Blunt hinge. Okay, so blunt hinge, I think, is what rules your firing weapon. So if you're gonna do like saw cleaver and a gun, you definitely want to put some points into blunt hinge. So I would not really recommend doing shields in this game because shields are pretty much useless. I mean, this one basically captures like no matter what magic attack it's put onto you, it will absorb it, I think, or it decreases some of the damage. But that's about it. But let me go. I'll just go over the saw cleaver again real quick. So if you're looking to do saw cleaver, you're gonna want to increase your strength to 8, your skill to 7. You get C and D and scaling, or attribute bonus, which means the more strength and skill you put into that skill or stat, the more damage you're gonna get out of it. I hope this video was very informative, guys. Sorry there's no camera. There probably won't be any camera when I am doing recording for these videos, because I just don't want the camera set up for it. Because I'm not streaming it, I'm just recording it, and I'm not running it through my OBS. Suppose I could, I just have to figure out how to set it up. Again, guys, I hope you find this video informative, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Until our next adventure, I'll see you all next time. Later!